Hi everybody and welcome back to Cut the Kibble. I'm Paula and this is Bella. And today we're going to make some bone broth. And why do I want to make bone broth? Well, first of all, I bought some at the store. This is the Honest Kitchen. It was like a little thing, pretty cheap. And I thought, oh, I'll do this. And I looked at the ingredients and they are pretty good. I'm not going to say they're not. But it has tapioca in it. Why do you need tapioca? I don't want my dog having tapioca, and they're putting the tapioca in to give it the consistency, that gel-like consistency. So we're not going to do this. We're going to make our own today. Now, why is bone broth good for a dog? There's several reasons. One, if you have a dog that's recovering from a GI illness and you're holding off food for them, if you give them the bone broth, they're getting all that liquid. It's such nutritious liquid because you need to not have your dogs get dehydrated. Also, bone broth is good for your joints and for your bones and also for brain health. Google it. I'm not making this stuff up. And if you have a picky eater, you top your food, whatever food you have, even if it's kibble, if you top it with bone broth, they're gonna eat that up because it smells so good. And basically, it just adds moisture to the diet. If you home cook, like I do, there is definitely moisture in your food from all the fresh fruits and vegetables, mostly vegetables that you're giving your dog. And this will just give it an added extra moisture. So now, how do you make bone broth? There's really no set way. And I will admit, I made bone broth a year ago, and it didn't gel up, and I did some research on it. I either put too much water in or not enough vinegar in, okay? So we're gonna do it right this time. This is gonna be a two-part video because it takes 24 hours to make the bone broth, and then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, and then I'll show you the finished product with a different one. So what do you need to do? First of all, you need to put your bones in your slow cooker. You can do it on the stove for 24 hours, but I'm not gonna go to sleep and leave my stove on. So I'm gonna do it in my Ninja slow cooker. I love my slow cooker. And it only sets for 12 hours. So I'm doing it now like at 7 p.m. And tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll have to put it on another 12 hours. Before I start, I want to tell you a funny little story. I went to the store today to get some bones, and I was so excited because I read a recipe and it said to use chicken feet because of all the collagen. So they had chicken feet at the store. It was like only $4 for like 20 chicken feet. So I was going to add that to my beef bones, and I came home and I was like, what am I thinking? Bella is allergic to chicken. That's the reason that I got home cooking 11 years ago for her. So I can't give her the chicken feet. So I called a dear friend of mine up whose dog, Missy, has soft cell sarcoma cancer. And I just thought bone broth would be very good for Misty. They have recipes specifically for dogs that have cancer. So she came over and she picked it up, and I showed her the package. And she thought there were going to be like 2 chicken feet in the package. There were like 20. She laughed so hard that she snorted. It was kind of funny. We both got a laugh out of that. Anyway, let's get started. I have some bones here with nice marrow in it. If you can get organic bones, of course, that would be the best. I could not find organic bones. I got these from Wegmans. I've asked, they don't sell organic. And these were frozen, so I had to frost them. So I have some 1, 2, 3 organic bones. And then I'm gonna put some of this meat in here that has some nice marrow and a little meat. Now, if that's all you wanted to do and load that up, just cover it, water, you're good to go. But you know me, I have to go the extra mile. So what am I gonna put in here? I'm gonna put in 1 clove of garlic that I crushed and let sit on the counter for like 10 minutes. Because when you crush it, it lets out the anicillin, natural antibiotic, and put that in here. It's only 1 clove, people. It's not gonna harm the dog. You don't wanna give your dog a whole bulb of garlic. Never, never. But 1 clove is very good. And then I'm going to add some parsley to here. I'm going to put the whole thing of parsley. It has vitamin C. Now I've washed this. And then I'm going to add some celery. And I'm going to add some carrots, good for the eyes. I'm going to add some zucchini, just because. And I'm going to add some shiitake mushrooms. They are good cancer-fighting mushrooms. Don't believe me. Google it for holistic vets and they'll tell you that they are. Okay, is that it? Oh, and I am going to add, I didn't take it out, but I'm going to add some ginger, fresh ginger, and I'm going to add some fresh turmeric that I have frozen. Look at my other videos. And the turmeric is very good for inflammation. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover this up with water. And I'm going to add around 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Now, if you're making this for yourself, you can put wine instead of vinegar, but I'm making it for Bella, so we're going to do the apple cider vinegar. And why am I doing this? Putting this cider in is going to pull out all of the collagen from the bones, and that's what's good for your dog. It's good if they're a senior dog, it's good for their joints, it's good for their bones, it's good for their bone health. Now make sure, you don't have to, but this is the best on the market, the Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar, and it has the mother on the bottom, so you want to shake that up before you add it in. I'm going to put in 4 tablespoons, cover this with water, and it's going to cook for 24 hours. And I'll see you on the other side. That's it for today.